Let's face it, running a rental property is a lot of work, from keeping your tenants happy with timely maintenance to making sure you get the rent on time. There's a lot to keep track of. That's why many real estate investors choose to hire property managers. If you're thinking of doing the same thing, then this video should help. It'll cover everything you need to know about property managers and what they do, so you can decide if that's something that you really need. A property manager is a professional who manages the day-to-day dealings of your property. They handle a wide variety of tasks, including each of the following. First, a property manager will take the responsibility of collecting rent. They might do that with property management software like DoorLoop or by collecting paper checks. Now, this can also include any fees you may charge for pet rent, parking, and utilities. Property managers are also responsible for advertising your properties. They take photos of available units and post them on platforms like Zillow and Apartments.com to help you find tenants faster. When tenants apply for your available units, the property manager will also be responsible for screening them. It will be their job to conduct background checks and credit reports, in addition to verifying references and employment. If a tenant is approved, it will also be the property manager's job to move them into the new unit and ensure they sign all the necessary leasing documents to keep you as protected as possible as the property owner. Next up, property managers also typically help out with accounting and financial reporting. They manage vendor payments, complete bank reconciliation, and help you keep track of the rent and fee payments over time. Finally, this is a big one, property managers oversee maintenance tasks. They ensure the work gets done in a timely and affordable manner so you don't have to. This can include things like accepting maintenance requests, issuing work orders to vendors, paying those vendors, and communicating with tenants throughout the process. Okay, so that wraps up our main list of tasks that property managers complete. But an especially valuable property manager may do even more for you. This can include things like helping out with taxes, insurance, unit turnover, regular inspections, raising rent, and tenant disputes. Now, it's important to know that not all property managers will do these things, but if you can find one and are willing to pay a little bit extra, this is the kind of above and beyond support that you should expect to receive. All right, so now you know what a property manager can do for you. But how exactly do all those tasks add up to impact your bottom line? Well, they do so in the following ways. First, property managers make an immediate impact on the profitability of your real estate investment by helping you bring in more rent more consistently. A good property manager will help to increase how much tenants are willing to pay to live at your property. They'll also do things like enforce late fees and follow up with tenants to ensure none fall behind on their payments. In addition to that, property managers can also save you a ton of time. And I mean, seriously, it's hard to overstate this. A good property manager will take care of almost every aspect of running your real estate business. They'll do things like communicate with tenants for you, communicate with vendors, get inspections done, show vacant units to new applicants so you don't have to, and do everything else it takes to ensure the money gets into your bank account when you expect it. With a good property manager, you can go from having to dedicate hours every week to managing your properties to spending a few minutes on a Sunday looking at your financial reports while you sip your coffee. And I gotta say, it's tough to beat that. The next benefit of hiring a property manager is that they'll help you stay on top of any laws and regulations that you need to follow. They'll ensure that your properties, applications, and screening processes are done according to the laws in your area. So that way you don't have to worry as much about those fines and fees that may come up or having to keep track of all those changes and regulations in your area. And finally, you can also expect a good property manager to help improve your online reviews. They make your property a more enjoyable place to live by doing things like ensuring maintenance gets handled quickly and smoothly, making it easier to pay rent, and keeping the property safe, quiet, and well cared for. This can help you attract the best applicants in the future so you can be more selective in terms of who you approve. And what comes with that is that the overall quality of your tenants will increase, as well as the desirability of your property. Research shows that 95% of customers read online reviews before buying a product. And you can be sure that that high percentage does apply for people that are looking for a place to live. So now you know what a property manager is, what they do, and the benefits you can expect to receive by hiring one. The only thing left to do is decide whether or not you want to take the plunge and hire a property manager or not. If you're still trying to make that decision, here are 3 questions you need to ask yourself. First, how much are you willing to pay? Most experienced property managers charge based on a percentage of rent collected. This can typically be around 10%. Is it worth paying potentially thousands of dollars each month to enjoy the benefits offered by property managers? And again, only you can answer that question. Your decision may also be impacted by the number of units that you have. If you only have 5 to 10 units, you may be able to handle those tenants on your own and save yourself a ton of money. But anything above that number, and it starts becoming difficult to manage a property effectively without having to dedicate a significant amount of time doing so each week. And finally, you may also want to consider how you feel about giving up control over your properties that are managed by someone else. If you're someone who wants to have full control and oversight over your properties, you may prefer hiring staff yourself instead of outsourcing to a separate property management company. So the bottom line is that a property manager can be super helpful, but they're also pretty expensive. If you're concerned about the price, you may want to check out a property management software. Property management software like DoorLoop can complete all the tasks covered throughout this video, so you can get the benefit of hiring a full-service property management company without having to pay for one. Now, obviously I'm biased because I work at DoorLoop and is the DoorLoop YouTube channel, but if you're interested to learn more, then we've got a demo video on our YouTube channel where you can check out the software for yourself and see if it works for you. On the other hand, you could sign up for a free demo at doorloop.com and talk to one of our account executives to learn more. But whatever you decide to do, we hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos just like this, and we'll see you soon. Until next time.